Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 51.
Weird numbers, but we are here. No breaks. All gas. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I will be writing down the timestamp so I can include pictures for the names and the people that are on this episode because I don't know any of these folks.
Yes.
You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Tia and Rob are both 32.
Okay.
She is talking to him on the phone. He has 45 days until his release, and they are ready to get it popping.
They ready to get it popping.
Her cousin is married to Rob's sister. The cousin is the one who showed Tia pictures of him, and that's how they ended up getting to know each other. He's been in and out of jail for 16 years. He started selling drugs at 14 and stealing cars. He was arrested for robbery in the first degree.
Wow.
He is ready to be with her when he gets out. He wants to see family the first day and then stripper soon after. She thought that it would just be the two of them just spending some time together the first couple of days, but she learns that that is not the plan.
Yeah. She says something across the lines of our sexual chemistry or something like that is like the best. And I'm like, y'all haven't slept together.
Yeah.
And then number two, when he said that he wants to see his family when he first get out and things of that nature, she mad because she's like, I thought that you just go F up on me all day and we go cuddle and things. Listen here, man. Tia, you unfortunately, it's a shame that you got but that feels like by your own family.
Yeah.
You know, birds of a feather really do flock together. But I don't see this ending good for you.
Yeah, and then she was talking about how if this relationship doesn't work, she probably won't be in another relationship ever again. And I'm like, this was a bad relationship to choose for it to be the last one.
Why not give yourself a chance?
Goodness gracious.
Why not give yourself a chance? Let's keep going.
Moving on, we've got Savannah, 27, Bradley, 28.
Savannah and
She
Bradley.
works as a cart girl at the golf course. Bradley ends up calling her, and he has 20 days until he comes home.
Yeah.
They started dating 2 years ago after he was incarcerated, but they met 5 years ago when he was out through some friends. He was arrested for transportation of a firearm. She talks about how she was in rehab at one point. She met a guy at 19 who was a recovering heroin addict. He had a daughter that she loved. Every 3 months he would relapse, and she dealt with that for 4 years until they finally broke up. He ended up taking the daughter, and she felt like she kind of lost something because she was a mother one day and not a mother the next.
Yeah.
For her, it started with cocaine, then Adderall, then meth, but she's been clean for over 2 years now. He supports her sobriety, but he is in control of his own life. So as long as she doesn't put those morals on him, he's good.
Okay. Listen here, man. Who are these 6 people, man?
He said, keep your sobriety to yourself.
Because listen here. Blair, do you empathize with her story when it comes to she said she felt like a mother, then one day she's not a mother?
Yeah, I'm sure that was really hard for her. I also say don't treat somebody's kid like they're yours until they're married.
I was about to say, get your own kid, okay?
No, but I mean, like, I wouldn't say to open your heart up that much for a child that is not yours. Kind of like protect your neck in a way. But that's the position she found herself in, and I'm sure it was hard when it was over.
Here's the thing about it, right? And I'm just going to be real with you, Savannah, right? You don't know me from anywhere. She's 27. As you told me, a hard 27.
I was not trying to say that.
Right? Right? It's okay, right?
She lived a hard life.
A hard 27, right? She's 27. She's been sober for 2 years, right? She was in a relationship with this guy 4 years ago, right? We do the math. That means she's been with this guy or whatever, been dating this guy 23, and she potentially been watching this kid while she was potentially high. I don't feel sorry for you.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for you. Get your own kid, right? And it seems like you are basically walking right into a storm because this guy even said out his mouth, hey, listen here, that little sobriety thing you doing, don't bring that over here. So I'm like, hey, usually whenever you are like doing hard drugs like that, based on what we've seen on this show, that you actually need a support system and you don't got one with your man.
Not at all.
Not at all. Let's keep going.
We've got Sam and Crystal, who are both 29.
Okay.
Crystal is serving 14 years. At 19, she was in a toxic relationship. She ended up marrying the man. She assaulted him with a kitchen knife.
Wow.
sliced him right across his forehead. She was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She is serving 7 years, has served 7 years at this point, but in total she was, like I said, sentenced to 14.
Yeah.
Sam was married to his high school sweetheart, but they ended up getting a divorce because she was unhappy. He even says she was so unhappy that it would be better we got a divorce before we ended up offing each other. And then he went ahead and this is who he got with. He was looking for a pen pal in Texas because of what he heard about Texas women being honest and raw. He is an EMT. He flew to Texas after talking to her for 3 months. They met. It was awesome. So he decided to move there and marry her. Sam says that she can be jealous. She does not like him to go out and be social. Her release date is 7 years from now, and he is willing to stick beside her and wait. Kate loves Sam. No, Crystal loves Sam, but doesn't trust him. They've been married for 2 years at this point, but they haven't been physical. Apparently, she has some secrets that she hasn't revealed to him yet.
Yeah, is this the couple right here to where, like, she is basically the puppet? No, he is the puppet and she is the puppet master to where she is controlling his whereabouts and how long he can stay out and do while she's in prison and he's a free man. I would say, Sam, whatever relationship that needs to be repaired with your mom, repair it today. Because this is the mommy daddy issues that we normally stereotypically put on women, right?
Yeah.
But this is how mommy and daddy issues come out in men. They seek abuse and things of that nature. Of course, you went through your divorce. We don't know why y'all got divorced specifically, but obviously it was so bad that she was like, I'm about to kill you, you know? And now you go and besides seeking a free woman, you seek someone that not only is in prison, but put their hands and other weapons on men. Yeah. So I'm like saying whatever relationship that needs to be repaired in your household, you need to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So we get to Tia meeting with her cousin Toya, who does tarot and she's a medium.
Okay.
This is the cousin that introduced her to Rob.
Of course.
So she pulls some tarot cards about peace, how he's going to go full force into the relationship, how she has to heal from her past. In the past, we learned that Tia was in an abusive relationship to the point that the man broke her bones. She didn't want to be in a relationship for a long time after that, but she decided to take a chance.
Yeah.
The cousin says that Rob's mom has been coming to her. Rob's mom passed away, and apparently the spirit of Rob's mother is saying that she is available.
What that mean?
She doesn't know where he's going to be starting or staying when he gets out, and the cousin tells her it's a family friend, somebody named Brooklyn, another woman.
Yeah.
Rob didn't feel like it was appropriate for him to tell Tia at that point. She didn't really need to know.
Yeah.
And then they pull the communication card, which was advised for Tia to remain open in communication.
Do you want to go first on this?
Yeah, I'll go. Okay. I really don't have too much to say. I feel like this episode was a lot of getting to know people. So I'm kind of just still trying to learn everybody and figure out, you know, because ultimately, I mean, I think everybody's foolish. Okay. but beyond that, I am still trying to get to learn them individually. And it seems like Tia is just coming from a really hurt place. She's trying to draw from any and everywhere for answers and guidance. And her cousin has found this man for her. She is reading these tarot cards to give her guidance, saying that his mother who passed away is there to support her and all this type of stuff. And, you know, I hope that it is what Tia hopes it will be, but it does not look good. It does not look good. And I don't know why the cousin playing with you. I don't know why your cousin hates you, honestly.
Yeah, your cousin hates you.
I don't know why this woman hates you so bad.
That is the title of this episode. Your cousin hates you, right? Because I wonder how do someone know my life in and out like this? To know that I need to heal from past trauma, knows that the person that I'm with is going to be full-fledged in. It's not like I'm dating their brother or anything like that. I just wonder why you would allow yourself to try to do this type of like future reading and things of that nature with someone who knows the in and outs of your life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's called, I don't know in the psychic world, or I don't know anybody here who believe in psychics. I don't know if this is called insider trading or anything like that, but this is not real. Okay. And the whole point that Blair said it 100% of your cousin hates you. Your cousin definitely do not think highly of you. I think she thinks you are a joke. And I really think what happened was, if I was to put my little prediction cap on, I think you just got out of a bad relationship, right? And you probably was single and not doing anything, and of course the guy that's in prison wasn't doing anything. And then that's when the brother probably was like, well, why don't you just have her hooked up with him and things like that? Because, they both ain't doing anything. He in prison and she needs somebody to talk to. So, hey, yeah, we here now, Tia.
So we've got Kate, 38, Hunter, 33. She considers herself a dog lady. She's over there trying to train her dog.
Wow.
Well, the dog is stressed out because she's stressed out because Hunter will be coming home soon, so they think. Okay. Hunter, she met him at a coffee shop in her neighborhood. He was hired as a barista. They ended up dating casually. I know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
I said, I know what that means.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I don't know what that means.
They were sleeping together.
Yeah.
And he was charged with driving under the influence of marijuana 3 times. She stayed in touch with him as a friend, and they ended up forming a romantic relationship. And Hunter is telling her that he messed up. There has been other women.
Okay, Hunter. I hear you. Let's keep going.
Well, Savannah is living at home with her mom and grandma while she saves for money and waits for Bradley. Savannah helps her mom cook dinner with Bradley on the phone. Mom asks him his plans for life, his intentions, if he's going to counseling because y'all are toxic.
Wow.
Bradley apparently was her weed dealer, and then they became best friends. The mom does advocacy work for people in the prison system, and she knows that if Bradley wants to get high in prison, he will.
Yeah.
The mom worries that he's going to come home, start doing the same stuff, and her biggest fear is that her daughter will relapse. And the daughter tells her, you ain't have to worry about him. I'm good. Trust me.
You're not even good off of a baby that wasn't even yours. So it's like, this is the thing about it, right? The mother knows it's toxic, right? So I'm like, kick her out. Get it away from you, because I understand that you may love your daughter, and I understand that you probably took her in and probably holding on to her because she's 2 years straight, and you probably been a big support in her being clean for 2 years, right? But once she decides to make a decision to date someone who is not clean and really have no desire to stay clean or to even be on your path, I think you have to say, hey, these are actually the rules for you to stay in my house, right? Because you're not going to keep breaking my heart after I mend it all back together, and then the longer you stay sober, you give me false hope that you're gonna really it is what it is. One thing I will say about Savannah is that she is honest about her sobriety. She says, I will never really not be an addict. I will always be an addict. But I always think about the people, especially the family members who are attached to these people, and what they gotta go through. And if I was the mother, I'd be like, you gotta go if you go date this guy. Because she already know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if Savannah was serious about her sobriety, she wouldn't put herself in a situation to where her sobriety would be under attack.
Yeah.
But we see, people do it all the time. And it's just unfortunate because she seemed like she really grew up a blessed life. And she's been able to resume and restart her life as though nothing's ever happened. I mean, she lives in a beautiful, beautiful home, with her grandmother and her mom, and they really are supporting her. So I would just hate to see another man bring her down. That was who brought her down the first time.
Yeah.
So, well, Sam visits his friend Rita. He says that if anybody wants Crystal, you need to take care of Rita. Rita is Crystal's grandmother. Crystal's mom passed after 3 months of her being incarcerated, and her father was never in her life. So Sam helps Rita with a lot. When he comes in, he has some groceries, and he helps her out around the house. Crystal was jealous of their relationship at one point, but it hurt Rita's feelings because she would not take her granddaughter's man. Rita said that Sam seemed like he wanted a little bit more from the relationship at one point, but she wasn't into it. They're talking and having banter, and he is telling her you're my second wife, talking to Rita, and he was saying that she's jealous of our relationship or things like that, or would you date a younger man? Just all these kind of things. I don't know if he's trying to be funny, but it's a little weird.
Sam, I already pegged you as a weirdo, brother.
Yeah. So we learned that he spends $20,000 on Crystal a year. He works overtime, and the money goes to her books. He is terrified to disappoint her. When Sam came around, Rita didn't have to provide for her financially anymore. Crystal might be released next year if things go well at her parole hearing coming up.
And that's my thing, Sam. Why can't she just be grandma? why can't she just be grandma number 3?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? But no,
and not wife number 2.
Wife number 2. You're nasty. Okay? And guess what? You may think is cute and things of that nature, but we already think you're weird because you're dating Crystal. And now you over here subjecting yourself to basically not only getting taxes taken out of your check already, but taxing yourself $20,000 even more for whatever reason, right? Because you need $20,000 on her books. 20? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's only I put $1,000 a month on your book, and it's still less than 20. And now you over here calling the grandmama wife number 2. And we already just learning just off of this one episode alone. Crystal don't care who it is. She don't trust her grandmama with this guy. She don't trust nobody. Nope. You know what I mean?
So back to Hunter and Kate. He tells Kate that he has gotten in trouble. He, was doing some video visits. One of the women that he communicates with started getting real sexy on the camera. He got in trouble for the sexiness that was shown. And the fine or the trouble that he's gotten into is that he got written up, and it's a potential for 30 extra days to be added to his sentence. So Kate knows about these other women. She knows that he needs money in order to survive in prison. She is a yoga teacher, so she does not have the finances to provide for him. And she also wanted to know that he wouldn't be using her for her money. So what she did is set him up for a pen pal website for him to find and date other women, to basically use them to get money on his books. And he has been getting $2,000 a month, and it's about 10 women in rotation at the moment. He said that she's the only woman that he can be honest with. And we see further along that apparently there's another woman in love during lockup that he's apparently talking to as well. But she tells him that it's time for him to cut things off with the other women. He is not ready to do so just yet.
No. This is the first time I've seen, at least watching the show, that the one who is on the show loved during lockup have no problem with him having other women there to use them for his books.
Yeah, I'm like, both of y'all are grimy.
As if, Kate, you're not the one that's being used too. Like, it's almost like, oh yeah, I'm not, like, it's almost tears of like bondage. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I am his favorite sucker. You know what I mean? I'm his favorite loser. But you know what? Because I believe when he gets out, or if he gets out, he's gonna come to me. He gonna come to his big sucker. But all the other suckers, y'all, he just gonna use y'all for money, and he ain't using me for money. He using me for love and things like that. Whole time you're part of the sucker group.
Yeah, you're the one who set up the profile.
Exactly.
And that's all we got.
Oh, that's it? That was pretty fast, y'all. Listen here. I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. I know it's the first episode, even though it says 51. But let us know what y'all think about this cast and where this going to go. We already know it's going to go to hell. I just want to know how fast it's going to go. You know? See y'all.
Bye.